Welcome back to my page. So today we're going to be looking at VLOOKUP. In Excel, we have three types of lookup. We have VLOOKUP, HLOOKUP, and XLOOKUP. But for today's video, we are just dealing on VLOOKUP. So what is VLOOKUP? VLOOKUP is that command or that function that helps you to search for value and returns the corresponding result from another column. It helps to find something in the table and it brings the answer back. It looks from left to the right. Alright, so before we go into the little practical example we have here, I need you to note some rules that you should know when using a VLOOKUP in Excel. One of the things you must know that it must be in the first column. It must start from the first column. And it works well from left to the right. And you must use the correct column number. We are going to see all of that with the example. Then you must use first or zero to get the exact result. And in addition to that, you must lock up your cells, your table range or your cells range using a relative referencing by putting a $sign. So we're going to implement all this now with this little example we have here. All right, so we have a table here that has staff ID, name, gender, and department. And we're asked to find out which staff has A02. What is the name of the staff? A01. What is the name of the staff? And here too, we should go to find out their department. I know looking at this file, you're going to look just at a glance, you see that Omotola Badmus is A02 and is in procurement. It's easier because this file is small. But when you have thousands of columns and rows in hundreds, that's when you value this VLOOKUP. But just know it with this little example. So the first thing we're going to be doing here is to find the VLOOKUP using the equal to VLOOKUP. I'll put my tab key. So it's asking us for the lookup value. Lookup value here is A02, this cell here. Then we'll put our comma. It's asking for the table range. Table range, I'm going to select from this staff ID to name. Let me just stop at name. Now, if you are seeing my screen, you will see where we have 11 R times 2C. I discovered that this recorder I'm using does not show the drop-down menus. So, but if you are doing this on your own, you see by the side of your cursor the column number I talked about. So you see that the column number here is 2. So I'm going to use it in my formula. So I've selected the table range or the table array. Then I put comma. Then what is the column index number, which is 2. Then the simple way to know the table index number, if the file is small, the easiest way to know the table index number is to count the cells, the columns 1, 2. You see the name we are looking for is in number 2. That's why I used 2. But if the file is longer, just select it and the cursor will tell you the index number. So we have ID 1, name 2. We are looking for name, so I will put 2. That's why I have 2 here. I'm not done, so it's now asking me, do I want the exact figure or not? I can type false or I can equally use 0. So in this first example, I will use false. I will use false as the example. And when I press enter, it returns Badmus for me, just like it is here. Okay, another thing, as you said, if you remember the rule number 5, I said you must lock your table array, the table range. So we have here from DC 55 to DC 55. We're going to lock it using our F function key 4. Okay, so function F4 gives me the relative reference to lock up the cell so that when I'm dragging, it's not going to change. So having gotten this one, I'm going to drag to get the rest without writing the formula. So you can see that A01 here gave me Alex Daniel, and that is what is here too. So let's do for the department. So in department, just like we did in this, I'm going to type VLOOKUP. What is my lookup value? A02. I put comma. What is the table range? This time around, you see where department is. So I'm going to select from sales ID down to department. And if I'm to look at this, the department is showing me 4 as my index number. So I'll put comma and I type 4. Last time I used false. Now I'm going to put 0. It will still give me the same answer. So this is it. It showed me that A02 is in procurement, just like what you can see here. Then I will lock it up, then drag down for the rest. Function F4, good. Then if I drag down, it will give me for AO6. This AO6, good. So let me add another one. Let me add AO10, A10, and see. AO6 is still in procurement. No, it's not supposed to give me. There's an error here. Escape. Let me see why is it giving me procurement. Where did I lock? Oh, I went to go and lock. No, I'm not supposed to lock this first one. It's not part of the thing I'm going to lock. That's why it's giving me procurement. All right. So let me drag now. Let me drag down to AO6, A10. You see the answer. Good. So you see the answer is giving me different departments. If I also want to add another one, if I add AO5, okay, AO4, and I drag down, it will still give me the department of AO4, which is sales. So this is the advantage of you locking up your sales. It will help you not to be repeating formulas, and the answer will also be correct. So if you still don't understand this, I want you to watch this video again to understand this VLOOKUP. Very, very important for anyone that is going to be a data analyst. You need to understand VLOOKUP, XLOOKUP, and the rest. So in subsequent video, I will do other lookups. So thank you for watching this video to the end. Thank you. Like, subscribe, and if you want to be seeing more of this video, give me a subscribe, follow me, and we have to learn more and grow. Thank you. Bye.